Hey everybody, my name is Mick Arcure, and today I want to talk about the dangers of abusing growth hormone, and especially in young athletes. I chose this topic because growing up, I was always the kid who felt left behind. While others were growing taller and faster, I was stuck, frustrated, and feeling like my dreams of competing at a high level were slipping away. At one point, I really thought HGH could be the answer. I even pushed my parents about it, but now I'm honestly thankful they didn't give in, because what I've learned about the long-term side effects has changed how I see everything. Why HGH is appealing to young athletes. So why do young athletes even turn to HGH in the first place? The answer is simple: pressure. There is a growing cultural obsession with performance and physique, one that tells us winning is everything. According to one article that I found in my annotated bibliography by ESPN, 11% of American high school students reporting using synthetic HGH, which is human growth hormone, more than twice the number from just a few years earlier. That's huge. The rise is linked to aggressive marketing, lack of testing at the youth level, and this idea that HGH will help kids gain a competitive edge, whether it's by increasing muscle mass, recovering faster, or just looking the part. But here's the thing: HGH use is not as glamorous or harmless as it's made out to be. The science and what it's actually meant for. Let's talk about what HGH really is. Human growth hormone is produced naturally by the pituitary gland, as you can see in the images below. It plays a major role in growth, cell repair, and metabolism. For people who have a genuine deficiency, like those with pituitary gland disorders, recombinant HGH can be life-changing. However, for healthy individuals, especially teens whose bodies are still developing, using HGH can disrupt normal hormonal balance and lead to some serious and long-term health issues. The risks of abuse. The health risks of abuse. Now let's talk about the dangers. What are the risks? One of the most alarming effects is a condition called acromegaly. Acromegaly. According to Geffner, one of the articles that I found in my annotated bib, this happens when excess HGH causes bones, particularly in the hands, face, and feet, to grow abnormally. This isn't reversible. Once the bone changes occur, they are permanent. I've seen this firsthand. My cousin used HGH, and even though he got taller and fast, his facial features remained like childlike, while other parts of his body looked grown, and it just didn't look natural. Another major concern is organ enlargement, especially the heart. A report from the Journal of American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons noted that HGH misuse can lead to cardiovascular problems, joint pain, and insulin resistance. That means these young athletes may be setting themselves up for diabetes, heart disease, and mobility issues in the middle of what's supposed to be their peak. Plus, let's not forget the emotional and physiological toll. According to an article that I found in my annotated bib, many teens using HGH reported using counterfeit products or drugs they bought online. These can contain toxic contaminants, posing unpredictable health threats. Now let's talk about the legal and ethical issues. Let's just start off by saying it's illegal in sports. There's also a region major sports organizations ban HGH for non-medical use. The World Anti-Doping Agency, or the WADA, the NCAA, and professional leagues like the NFL have strict policies against it. These rules exist not just to maintain fairness, but to protect the long-term health of athletes. Athletes caught using HGH without a prescription face suspension, loss of sponsorships, and permanent damage to their careers and reputation. Is a short-term performance boost really worth that? Also, think about the message it sends to younger athletes that it's okay to cut corners or take dangerous shortcuts just to stay in the game. A cultural wake-up call. This isn't just an issue in sports, it's a cultural one. Our society pushes young people, especially boys, to be bigger, stronger, faster. The result, they turn to drugs like HGH to keep up. One article that I found in my annotated bib is the Taylor Houghton Foundation is one of the few organizations actively working to educate families and coaches about this issue. They emphasize open communication, early education, and realistic expectations about the athletic development. We need more of this. More mentors and parents who are willing to step up and say, you don't need to be great. And finally, the conclusion. So here's my message to young athletes watching this. You don't need to risk your future for a shortcut. Growth takes time, physically, emotionally, and professionally. It took me a while to understand that just because I wasn't the tallest or strongest kid in the room. That didn't mean I had no future in sports or in healthcare. Today, I'm studying to become a physician's assistant with the goal of working in orthopedics, helping athletes perform at their best, at the right way. And if this video can help even one athlete stop and think before injecting a hormone they don't need it, then it's all worth it. Thanks for listening, and thank you.